Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahlia in this incarnation, and today I'm here to talk about the energies of this week. So, we're coming from very, very intense days. The conjunction between the Sun and Mars in Scorpio is talking about a new beginning that requires a big purge, a big purification. So, this whole week was about opening a new door, but in order to cross that door, we have to change, we have to detach, and also this energy is showing us those areas in which we are attached or we are resisting a death. So the sextile between the Sun, Mars, and Pluto in Capricorn is still on track. And this is remembering us that we have the power inside of ourselves to do this alchemy. And in order to do this alchemy, we have to go through the discomfort, we have to liberate our emotions and to face, the grief of letting these parts of ourselves behind. So on November 22nd, the Sun is going to enter in Sagittarius, and on November 24th, it is Mars, the planet that is going to do this. So this energy is totally different. We are coming out from the depths of Scorpio in order to connect with the trust, the faith of Sagittarius, the optimism. This is an energy that is an explorer of a new horizons, and is an energy that likes to learn in order to connect with its inner truth. But at the moment that they are entering in this sign, they are creating a square with Saturn in Pisces. So we are having another tension. And well, Saturn here is going to be like a big filter, and whatever thing we want to move forward and we want to feel more expanded and we want to create, Saturn is going to put this filter, and is going to pass the things in which we are really committed to. This will require a big commitment, and also to be willing to go through obstacles, even because many times we are not able to see it, but obstacles teach us lessons of maturity and patience, which is a quality of Saturn. And I think that Saturn will test the kind of trust that Sagittarius is showing. And I think trust is something that we can construct inside of ourselves. I mean, when we are really sustaining the healthy boundaries we need, and we are persevering with those boundaries in time, we are creating trust, because we are doing what we said we were going to do. And as much this creates trust with people on the outside. So we have to understand that these transits could feel could be felt like restrictive, limitant, or can cause frustrations. But Saturn has a compensatory force. So that thing that required a great labor, and it is not because Saturn is the villain, it is because we have a pendant energy to integrate, something to re-equilibrate inside of ourselves. So that thing that was maybe difficult for us, or required a great labor, perseverance, responsibility, tenacity, etc., can actually take us to develop a great capacity of mastery in that area. Or, for example, if we are talking about a project, that is going to have a very solid basis after this kind of transits. So other thing that is important is that the energy of Sagittarius likes to connect with fun, with enjoy life. And with tensions with Saturn, it's important to value at present moment if we are taking decisions that are connected to an immediate satisfaction, or we are taking decisions that can create, can construct and build in the long term. And also the polarities, Saturn could live in evidence, the kind of optimism that Sagittarius is sustaining. Many times optimism in its shadow could be a mechanism of denial of the reality, and the other polarity is to perceive the reality in a total negative way. So it's important to detect this kind of imbalances, just to recognize them and come back to the center. Other thing that I wanted to comment is that this is active in mathematical degrees, but we are going to feel it more from November 20th or 21st. Venus in Libra is going to do an opposition with Chiron in Aries. And from November 25th, Venus is going to be closer to the South Node. Let's remember that the North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. These are the mathematical points that are active in eclipse seasons. So this opposition is showing us imbalances in our relationships, because this axis is very linked with our individuality and the way we are relating with other people. So these will show imbalances in our relationships that are linked with internal wounds, the times when we are putting aside our individuality because we have this fear of being alone, or because we have this fear of not being accepted, and many times we are taking decisions and approaching behaviors that are linked with people pleasing. So many times we are dependent on other people to take decisions for us, and this has their consequences too. So the reflection with Chiron in Aries could be resentment and anger. And these karma nodes, the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra, are telling us that it's very important to find balance between what we are giving and receiving in our relationships. But in order to find that balance, I have to find myself. I have to connect with myself. The more I connect with myself, the more I can connect with other people. So the last thing that I wanted to comment is that on November 25th, Mercury is going to travel the mathematical degrees that is going to review in its retrogradation. So I'm going to talk about that later. Okay, I'm going to finish the video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.